Hi, KA. It's Miss Marilyn. How are you? Well, I'm just sitting here thinking it's been a long time since you and I have seen each other. I was sick for a couple of days a few weeks ago, but I'm better now. It was just a really bad cold. And then they closed the schools because of the virus. So I hope all of you are staying busy and washing your hands a lot. That's what we're supposed to do to stay safe. So in the meanwhile, I wanted to show you, I got a ukulele a few weeks ago, and now I'm learning how to play it. Pretty excited. I have a little book. It's called Kids Ukulele Course Complete is what it says. And it's for children, but since I'm a beginner, it's just like I'm a child learning. So it's really cool. They show me the different chords, then there's songs. So I am going to be learning some songs in the next couple of days. Then I'm going to make a video and play you some songs. And hopefully if we go back to school before the end of the school year, I will be able to play some songs in circle time and you guys can help me sing. But today I wanted to show you some of the notes that I've learned. So here's the strings. There's only 4 strings on a ukulele. So I tuned it. This is a cool little thing right here that I turn the button on and the light flashes. Anyway, it helps me to tune these strings because if they're not tuned, it won't sound good. So I tuned it already. That's correct. So I'm just going to play you a couple of notes that I've learned. This is called C. Sounds pretty good. This is called C7. Hold on, sorry. Hold on, let me get it so you can hear it. You know the difference? C, C7. Now the next one is F. That has 2 fingers on the strings, here and here. It's a little harder to do. Sounds good, huh? There's a couple more notes I want to learn, and then I can put them together and I can start playing songs. So I'm very excited about this, ukulele. I think the real way they pronounce it is ukulele, but a lot of times we just say ukulele. But anyway, it's beautiful. It's not that big. You can see it's brown. This thing down here is called a pickup. What you would do is you would buy an amp or an amplifier at a music store. It has a long cord. You plug it into the wall and then you plug it into here and it amplifies the sound so it would make it really loud. Like if you ever go to a concert, they're plugged in. So that's called a pickup. So I even have a pickup on here. So someday I can buy an amplifier and I can play it like with a band or in circle time, whatever I want to do. So pretty cool. I'm in my bedroom and you can see the closet looks like really empty. And the reason that is they're going to come and paint. Because if you guys remember a couple of weeks ago, months ago, I had a hot water leak in my place and it did some damage to the carpet and the wall. So now they're finally going to come and fix it. So this is the color, I'm going to show you that they're going to paint the walls. It's called, Authentic Tan. Authentic Tan, I think it's pretty. Authentic means real. So if somebody says something's authentic, it means it's real. And the opposite word would be fake. Fake and authentic, they're opposite words. So anyway, I think it's going to be beautiful. The other thing is, I'm going to read you guys a little book called More Jungle Book. They also made a movie called The Jungle Book, which is really good. So they made this movie a long time ago when I was a kid, and I thought this movie was great. So this is a book that was written after the original, but it's a really cute story. So if we look at the cover, we can see there's one little boy and some of his friends on it. So we kind of know these are going to be the characters in the story. So let's read it. Somewhere in India, in the heart of the vast jungle, lived Bagheera, the black panther. Bagheera liked the jungle, except for the squawking parrots. He was worried, though, because his friend Baloo the bear was unhappy. Baloo sat in his dark and gloomy den, talking to himself like a big wobblehead. His best friend, a small boy named Mowgli, had gone to the man village to live. Baloo had not been the same since. Bagheera felt bad because sending Mowgli away had been his idea. Bagheera and King Louie, ruler of the apes, went to Baloo's den to try to comfort him. Baloo was not in the mood for comfort. So you see he's crying. He's very upset. So his friend has moved away and he's really missing him. Look, I never had a brother. I never had a sister. I never had a real pal till I found Mowgli, said the big bear. If I don't get to see him soon, I might start tearing up this jungle. He showed King Louie and Bagheera what he meant by breaking a tree trunk in half. So he is very upset, angry, frustrated, and sad. But there he looks pretty angry. Baggy finally talked Baloo into singing himself to sleep, but Baloo's snoring was so loud it shook the coconuts off the trees and also woke him up. To keep Baloo from going to the man village, where he would surely get himself shot, Bagheera and King Louie said they would go instead. King Louie's main interest was in getting a free sample of fire. Okay. So there's the gorilla, or the, I'm sorry, this is backwards when I'm on here. The gorilla or the orangutan, there he is, eating bananas and, yeah. Late that night, Bagheera and King Louie crept into the village. Bagheera kept guard while King Louie climbed over the bamboo fence. He found the hut where Mowgli was sleeping. Mowgli was glad to see him. When King Louie told him how much Baloo missed him, he promised to come back to the jungle for a visit. Okay. Before King Louie went back, he wanted to get some fire to take with him. In the hut was a tray of glowing embers. The king picked up one and dropped it in a hurry. Oh boy. The two friends ran to find Bagheera, who was happy to see Mowgli. King Louie suggested they go past the waterfall so he could cool off his hand. Oh, you finally got a hold of some fire, did you? Said Bagheera. So there it is. Baloo was waiting for his friend and was overjoyed to see Mowgli. Kid, you'll never know how much I missed you. I've missed you too, Papa Bear, said Mowgli. King Louie and Baggy decided to give the two a chance to visit. Having no idea that Mowgli would decide he shouldn't be away from the village too long, or that Baloo would decide to walk back there with him. There you go. There's the pictures. Those humans don't scare me, said Baloo on the edge of the village. At that point, he stepped into a trap. Mowgli ran to find help. Mowgli found Bagheera first. He told the panther that the village elders planned to sell Baloo to a trader who would send him, let me get this on the screen, sorry, who would send him to the zoo. The two friends hurried to find King Louie. But King Louie was too full of bananas to be any help. I can't even raise my hand above my head, he said. So Baggy and Mowgli went to the village alone. Keep trying to get this straight, guys. Sorry. There you go. Get it really close for you. When they reached the man village, the natives were poking sticks at Baloo through the bars of his cage. Oh, I gotta get on the screen more. Hold on. I'm not used to this, guys. I'm still learning how to do this. To attract attention, Bagheera upset a large cooking pot. At the same time, Mowgli crept close to the cage. Let's see, is that better? Yeah, right, like that. Mowgli burned through the coconut fibers on the cage latch, and Baloo gave a mighty heave. Sorry. gave a mighty heave to free himself. The three friends later fled to the jungle. They found King Louie still eating bananas. Baggy and Baloo had a big argument about whether Mowgli should stay in the jungle. Bagheera, who thought he should return to the village, finally won. So there they are. They're having a discussion of if Mowgli should stay or go back to the village. Okay, here we go. Baloo, Bagheera, and King Louie waved goodbye as Mowgli started back down the trail toward the man village. They weren't too sad, though, for they had agreed to meet every Thursday in a secret bamboo grove where man never goes. Okay. And that is the end. The end. So there they are dancing. These two guys, the bear and the boy. So you guys might be wondering the reason why the little boy went back to the village. I think in the movie, the reason that he went back was they thought he needed to be around other human beings so that, you know, he could have those friendships and not just be in the jungle with just animals. So that's why they decided it was better for him to go live in the village with the other people. So I hope you like this book. There's a great song on YouTube called The Bare Necessities, which is a song that goes with the original movie, which you guys want to listen to. It's a really cute song. I think you guys would like it. I'm going to stop the video now. I hope you guys are all hanging in there and being safe, and I miss all of you very much. And I'm going to work on that song in the next couple of days so I can play you guys a couple of songs. Okay? All right. Bye for now. See you later.